Hi everyone, my name is Savannah and welcome to Whiskey on the Rocks Like a Shipwreck. Today's video is going to be a clean with me, but mostly decorate for Christmas with me. I've made a number of purchases over probably the last month, and I did try to film hauls for all of you, twice in fact, but it failed miserably. Absolutely failed miserably. No doubt user error. And my menopausal brain forgetting to press record. So I am keen to yes, we are recording. Okay, I'm keen to get started. I lit my fire, I have a nice hot coffee. I'm about to turn on some Christmas music, get really festive and cozy. Unfortunately, you won't be able to hear that for obvious reasons, YouTube copyright, etc. But I do hope that you will join me. And if you haven't already got a hot drink, what are you waiting for? Go and grab one, pause the video, put your dressing gown on, light your fires, turn your heating on, get cozy, get comfortable, and come and join me. Let's go. Okay ladies, I've orientated the camera angle this way because I think it'll be just easier to go through everything and show you. I just cleaned my home, and if you saw the state of it now, there is glitter everywhere. I don't know why I bothered. I should have done it maybe after. But anyway, let's get going. So let's do Primark first. I've got a few things from there. So I got these 3 microfiber cloths, and they were £1. I got little oven mitts, and that was, I think that was £1 as well. Don't know why that's not on here. Wreath holder. Don't recall getting that. Oh, maybe this. Okay, so this little decorative jar that I can pop a little candle in, and that was wreath holder £6. It's quite pricey for Primark. I got these. I don't have them on this receipt, so maybe I've thrown the actual receipt away. I think this was Poundland. Poundland or Primark, or one of the two. It was in the Primark bag. But if I just got this from another store, I might have just thrown it into the Primark bag. But yeah, I got 2 packs of those, so that if I want to bulk out a wreath or just, you know, dot little pine cones over the house, I can certainly do that. So that's Primark. Going to move you down. Next is going to all be the range. I'm going to start with him first so that I can get him out of the way of the camera. It's this little cutie, and of course he's extendable. I couldn't resist him. I just love him. And he was, I think he was around $8.99 or $7.99, and he's got a little lantern, and it actually does function. You just have to turn it on. So there's him. Why don't I pop him in the back and you can watch us do the haul. Next is this lovely little ceramic Christmas tree. Let's have a look and see if the price is on here. I shopped at the range different times, several different times in fact. So some of the receipts are here, some are not. But they were all fairly affordable. All of the decorations, this is not on here. But again, I think around maybe £3. Sorry if you hear the little ticking sound on the floor. My dog is under my feet. These I thought were so pretty. These were $1.99. But if you see all the tones across here, you can kind of see what kind of decor I'm going for, the color scheme anyway. These $1.99. I got 2 of them. I should actually just have a bag or something right here to pop back into. Although I do prefer having things organized like this. And then there's these little green acorns, and these were $1.29. And I've got 2 of those, and I got these little pine cones. Again, $1.29. I got 2 of those. I'm going to shoot through this little star because it insists on falling over. Christmas tree topper. And let's have a look and see if the price is on here. No. But I think he was fairly affordable as well. And then there are these. Very simple but effective. And these were 99p. I got 4 of them. These as well, which are just really lovely. And a little faux leather tie. It was $1.59. I got a couple of those. These were in the bargain bin. They're marked up as $1.59, but that is not what they cost. I think they were all £1. I got 4 of them. Same with these. They were also just £1 or maybe even 50p. There are those. These are just beautiful. Glass, lovely, and those were $1.99. I wonder if these stores think they're fooling anybody when they say $1.99 as opposed to just 2p. Because I don't know about you, but in my mind, I just round it up. It's £2. Okay. These were also in the kind of little bargain bin at the range. $1.99, but they were not that. I think these were 60p, if I remember correctly. And then I got a couple of these. Just little bells with little pine cones on, a set of 3 in my color palette. I got 2 of those. Let's get through maybe all of the ornaments. Got these pine cone decorations. And let me have a look and see if these are on there. Chocolate jeweled glitter, which I'm assuming is this one. So these were 69p. They had loads of them as well. Okay, I was looking for this. No, this is not on here. But I think these were around £4. I got two of them. Done the bells. Oh, this little cutie. She's so pretty. Again, from the range. No price on it, so let me have a look here. No, that's not on here either. Okay, let's move to the stockings. I picked up these. I do want a little pop of colour amongst all of this. Not too much, but I think this is going to be just enough. These are lovely in this tartan print, and these were $2.99 each, which I think is a really good price. They're quite big as well. You can see that. There's that. I picked up this garland. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually got lights around it, got little LED lights around it. And that was LED, red berry and pine cone, £4.19. It's quite long. Let's see if I can show you. There we go, and it's battery operated. There's that. And I think, oh, these. Just thought these were really cute. Home for Christmas. Nice to just hang on a door, maybe a doorway in a bathroom or something like that. And then this home is filled with Christmas cheer. And it most certainly will be. With a lot of whiskey. So it will be cheery. Right. Next are these. Front door, back door. I just thought they were lovely. And then I think, let me show you these for a moment. These were really nice. Just pop it on an entryway table or kind of a sideboard on your mantle. I picked up 2 of those because I know that I will easily be able to decorate with those. And then I think probably my 2 favorite things that I picked up, aside, well, yes, him too. I mean, he's just adorable. See if I've got a price for him, but I think he was around $4.99 or $3.99. No, he's not on here. Large pine cones assorted. Oh, okay, so that must be this. So these were $1.99 each, for anyone that was wondering. He was around $3.99 if I remember correctly. Now, my 2 favorite pieces. Well, these are a little different, but are these? I just think they're so majestic looking. This one's kind of got this floral design with the pine cones in this green and gold tones. And then this one is just has the white leaf detail. And I'd say that she's probably my favorite. Quite large. Beautiful. And then I got 2 of these. For your stockings to sit on the mantle. And these I think these were around $6.99 each. They're quite heavy. I don't think it's wood. Well, actually, no, this is. This is actually, yeah, if you can see underneath. Don't know if that's clear for you. They're lovely. And then I see a last little piece over here. It's just this little house, pop a tea light candle in there. And I think this was really inexpensive. I think these were 99p. And that is all I got from the range, I think. So let's move on to Poundland. And I'm just going to shimmy you down again and have a sip of coffee. Right, next is Poundland. So a few of my friends have kids, various ages. My godson's partner has 3 little ones, and I just thought that these would be really cute for them. These at Poundland were £2. So what I've done is I purchased a whole bunch of little goodies, and I've just filled that up for them. That'll be a nice little surprise. I've got 3 of those. I mean, this kind of sweeties at Poundland are cheap. They're around £1 each. He's for another friend's son that is also going into a stocking. Let's have a look. He was, are you on here? I can't see it right now. I'm not seeing him. But I think he was about £1 or £2. I'm not going to strain my eyes going through the prices on here because everything at Poundland is fairly inexpensive. It's all around between anything on this table I can see just from the receipt. The most expensive was £3. And that wasn't even Christmas related. Everything else was pretty much £1 or £2. Again, going into my friend's son's stocking. Just a bunch of really unhealthy things that I can force myself to say is okay because it's Christmas. Coins and little Santas all going into his stocking. So it's kind of a version of this, but obviously for a child that's older. Haribo's, all £1. Smarties £1. Biscoff £1. Chocolate £1. That's pretty much all that I got from Poundland. Let's move on to Home Bargains because it's right here in front of me. So I got this diffuser, chocolate orange. I'll let you know how that smells. I haven't smelled. I mean, there was one on the shelf, and it did smell quite nice. And that was, let's have a look. Diffuser, $2.99. Home Bargains. Again, this is actually the bag of sweeties that was left over from here. So I'm going to add that to some other kids' little stockings, little stocking stuffers, some more. What else is in here? Was this? Oh yes, I think this was. Let's have a look and see what the price of this was. Is it on here? £6. But I don't think that this was from Home Bargains. I mean, it's possible. Not seeing any brand on here. £6. Let's see if it's on this receipt. No, it's not. I have a feeling that this might have been maybe Primark or Aldi. Oh, does Aldi even do these things? No. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that was from. These little tea lights that you want, if you want to pop something near anything that's possibly flammable, these are great. And these were Home Bargains. Let's see. This one here either. But again, most of these things were 99p. £1. I think the most expensive thing was the diffuser. Yep. Okay, and then this It's also from Home Bargains. Little LED gingerbread house, lights up. Let's take batteries. Oh no, it's just got one of those little things you have to pull out. Now I did pick this up. One, because it was very inexpensive, but I don't think this is going to work on my dining table. But I possibly will put this somewhere else. And this was, let's see if this is on here. Oh, the tea light holder. Tea light holder? Ah, that's this. Okay, so there's that. Don't know if you can see kind of the design on there, but you pop a tea light in here. And I think that would be quite effective. That was $1.49. So I'm finding things when I'm looking for something else. This was really inexpensive though. I think it was around £2. Yeah, I think it was. But I'm not seeing it on here. No, I'm not seeing it on here. Was this Home Bargains? This might have been Poundland as well. Let's have a look and see if it's on here. No, I'm not seeing it on here. I do apologize. Everything's got so jumbled. As and when I've collected things, picked up things, I've just kind of popped them into the same bags. Again, another one of these. And also a green one. All Home Bargains. Right, next is going to be, you know what, I've only got a couple of things from Morrison, so let me shoot through those quickly. Oh, also these were from the range. These little kind of galvanized, you can see the detail on them, galvanized buckets that I'm going to pop some flowers in and maybe a little Christmas tree. I got 2 of those and I think these were $5.99. However, the poinsettia, I hope that's how you say it, that was from Morrison's, and these were £4. I got 2 of them, and I got 2 of those little galvanized buckets. And then this I also think was from Morrison's, and they were around kind of a hand soap dispenser. They were around £12 everywhere. But everyone was having these specials where if you've got a card, you can get half price off. So I picked this up for, I think it was around £6. Is that? And then I also think I picked up this from Morrison's. So it's this kind of marble cheese board. Got the little feet on the bottom so it's not to ruin your counters. This was really inexpensive as well. But this I bought a long time ago, so I do not have the receipt for that. And then there was something else from Morrison's. Let me see if I can just grab it quickly. Literally put it somewhere. Now I can't find it. Let me pause you so you don't see me wandering around. Right, I'm back. Okay, so this is the wreath that I picked up from Morrison's. And this was £12. See, yep, £12. And this one I picked up, these are also real. So this is real foliage on it. Smells lovely, it smells so Christmassy. And this one, oops, was 15, and this one was from Sainsbury's. Now, I'm not keen on these little things, so I'm just going to cut that off and add a few other little bits on there. So that was £15. This was from Sainsbury. Actually, while I'm on Sainsbury, let me do the Sainsbury items. So I picked up these for my dogs. Now, I don't normally dress my dogs. They don't seem to like it, but I did pick this one up and this one for my 2 puppies, and they were £8 each. It's actually quite pricey. They are lovely though, they are soft. And I picked up Quality Street. Again, can't go wrong with those. I don't know if the receipt is in here. It is. Okay. Right. I did pick the hand soap up, and that was not on here. No, it's, oh, hang on, it is. I lie. Festive hand wash, £3. Bayliss and Harding. I picked up some beautiful dinner candles. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It's actually got a design on it. See that? In this very dark burgundy wine colour. And those were £4.50. That's actually really pricey. You can get candles a lot cheaper than that elsewhere. And then I've got this candle as well. Little Christmas tree on the top. And that is winter pine and cedarwood. That smells delicious. Is that on here? I have a feeling that this was not from Sainsbury's. I think that this might have been from TK Maxx or HomeSense. Dinner candle, dinner candle. Festive hand wash. Gingerbread house. Gingerbread house? What gingerbread house? I don't have a gingerbread house in here. I wonder if that's what this is. No, this is winter pine and cedarwood. A gingerbread house? Okay, I'm going to have to find that because I don't recall that. No, this isn't on here. But this was either from HomeSense or Sainsbury's. It's in the Sainsbury's bag. And then lastly from Sainsbury's, I picked up this. It's a gorgeous candle holder. I don't quite know where this is going to go. Maybe on the entryway table. I did consider putting this on my dining table. However, I do have another idea for that I think is probably going to fit better with the look that I'm going for. But yeah, it is gorgeous. But it was not cheap. Let's have a look. This was £16.50. And you could probably pick up something very similar on Temu for a few quid. So I don't know what I was thinking. I must have been drunk on festive vibes, festive thoughts to pay that for this, because it's really not anything special. Right, so that is Sainsbury's out of the way. There's just another set of those dinner candles in there. And what do we have left? Let me go down here and have a look. HomeSense. Let me just pop all of this out. Oops. Okay. Please don't break. No, it's okay. So I got this spoon rest, and that was $3.99. I'm running out of space to put things. Christmas has just exploded all over my dining table. What are you? Oh, okay. This is a set of 3. I just thought that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, why they only give you one like that? I mean, we do know. I was going to say, who knows? Nobody knows, but we do know, because of that would be a lot more expensive to make than these. But a set of 3, and these were $7.99. And then another set of tea towels. You can see it says believe, joy. Does it say Christmas? Peace. Yes, it does. Christmas, believe, joy, peace. That's pretty. And again, a set of 3, 2 red and 1 in this green color. And they were $6.99. That is what I picked up from HomeSense. There's some TK Maxx bits here. Just a few, but I'm going to have to leave it here because I really can't. Okay, so I got some more tea towels. And these were $9.90. No, these are not tea towels. These are little hand towels for the bathrooms. Those were $9.99. There are 2 of them in there. I picked up this guy. It's just a glass decorative tree. And again, my plan is to just pop a little tea light in here. One of those faux ones. And just a little flicker away. That's beautiful. And what are you? Nice little kind of traditional snow globe. I love the base. I love that it wasn't very bright. And it does. Doesn't that just make you feel so Christmassy? Okay, and that's that. And I think, what are you? Okay, so this is from Aldi. Yep, Aldi. I got this throw. Let's hope the price is on there because I don't see a receipt in there anywhere. Kirkton House. It's this kind of fleecy throw. These little reindeers on, kind of that Farrell print. And then I also picked up a few other things from Aldi. It's kind of as I was doing shopping or going into different stores. Christmas was everywhere and yeah, just it caught me. Just some little shortbread biscuits, and that's also going into a stocking filler. This stag, a wreath door hanger. I got these bells. I just thought that they were lovely. So I'll find a place for them. I couldn't resist them. Pop them down there. Some more coins. That can all just go with the sweeties over there. And then these candles. Sorry ladies, I don't have a receipt for this. I couldn't tell you how much they were, but I do know they were not expensive. So I got Winterberries candle with this little design on the lid. And then this is peppermint. Let's have a sniff. Okay, the peppermint, yeah, it's peppermint. You can smell it as peppermint, but it's not overbearing. And then the Winterberries, yeah, not so much. Not so much. If it's the aesthetics you're going for, absolutely. They're lovely. But the wild berries, the scent is not very strong. You do get this hint of berry, and I do prefer that. I don't like a candle that's too strong. I think there's a few more things, and then I can wrap this up. Okay, here's one random little item. I picked this up from Matalan. It says £12. It wasn't £12. It was during kind of Black Friday specials that we're having, and if you had a Matalan card, I ended up getting this for something like £8 or £9. Is this lovely color, nice to cozy up on the sofa with. I picked up from TK Maxx, so I do want to bring a little bit of warmth into my bedroom, and also into the guest room. So I did pick up these bedspreads in a king. So I picked up this lovely color. And then there was a very dark green. I want to bring them both down. It's exactly the same, but in a green. And they were $39.99 for king size. So I don't think that was too bad, actually. The price of that wasn't too bad for what it is. Okay, now I do have a few more things here that I've just found. B&M. Oh, wait a minute. This I also picked up from, is this the Range? I think this is a variety of places. This is B&M. So again, for the friend who has a son that's a little bit older that I've got to make the stocking for, I picked up some games. I picked up some more of these sweets to stick into stockings. I picked up these, so this is for me and my best friend. I think I picked this up from B&M. They were $1.99. Live happy, because of course we all should. What's the point of living if not happy? So there we go. Those. Again, more sweets. I picked up this from B&M. This was around $3.99, and that is ceramic. So bathrooms, kitchen, etc. These were from the Range. I don't know why they're in this bag. Some more of these little, some more baubles, and those were $1.59. Picked up 2 of those. And I got these little guys, and there is the Poundland receipts. Oh goodness. So I picked up this. So my idea for these little planters is that I want to put a plant in there, maybe some ivy or something that will just drape down. Then I want to have some moss on the top, and I just want this little guy sitting on there. And I just thought that that would look so adorable. This little guy was $1.99, and these were, I think these were $1.99 as well. So I picked up 2 of those. And then I just picked up some, I think this might have been Poundland Florist Wire. There we go. I'm going to take the other little pot out of there, that can stay in. Okay, B&M. B&M. Let's do the decorative bits first. Picked up these little baubles because I am going to have a little tree at my front door. These were inexpensive. I think these were around £1 each. You hear my dog in the bag because there's something in there for them. Again, more baubles. Inexpensive, 1 or 2 quid. I picked up these. But again, I just thought I could add to wreaths or some decorative bits. These were all £2 each. And there we go. I have a feeling I might have picked that up from the Works. I think these were the Works. All of these were from the Works. £2. Because I'm seeing the gift tags in here, and I know I got this from the Works. So they're actually wooden gift tags. I picked up these as well from B&M. Very inexpensive, £1 or £2. I don't have the receipt, so I can't tell you. Another pack of those. Picked up these little bows. Oh, there's another one of those. £2. I picked up these 2 little bows. And I might end up putting these on the wreath. I'll see. Or I'll use them for gifts. Is there a price on that? No, there isn't. And then I picked up a few of these. So I'm just going to show you the 2 types that I got. So it's this lovely little Christmas tree and heart. They're both metal, and these were $1.29 each. I have a feeling these might be from the range as well. Everything's just got so mixed up. What else do I have? B&M. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Picked up these lights for the front of the house. Picked up these for my puppies. Got little dog treats in there. Two of them. Massive Oreo box again for the stocking filler for my friend's son, as well as some shortbread biscuit, all from B&M. And lastly, and that is it, and I can sort out this mess. Oh, I didn't tell you about this though. This was from, is this B&M? B&M or Home Bargains? Let's have a look. I think this was Home Bargains. This was Home Bargains. It's quite large, and it does light up. Let's see. I pop a battery in here to test it. I think I did. There we go. You can see the lights flicker, and I just thought that would look lovely outside. Two different modes as well on this. I can get it to turn off. So this was $7.99 from Home Bargains. Sorry, I'm jumping around now, but I'm just trying to get through everything. B&M, £5, Crazy Charades, my friend's son. I picked up these little lights for trees, plants, garland, whatever you want to put them in, and they were £2 each. Another game, what would you do? £5, B&M. And then I picked up this. Now, let's see, price of this. Okay, the Icicle 240 lights, these ones. Just found the receipt. Those were £15. Shortbread was £1. What else did I tell you the price of? Oh, I picked up this toiletry bag, again as part of a gift. I'm just going to pop some few little bits of makeup and some makeup brushes in here. L zipper, it's quite big, and that was £5. Pretty good. The Christmas baubles for the dogs were £2, and then this. This was, are you on here? This isn't on here. Sure I did get it from B&M though. 29 by 29 by 9 centimeters. It's not on here, I can't see it. It was either B&M or it was the range, and I think that this was around £9. It's really beautiful. I'm thinking about maybe staining it slightly darker, just slightly, but I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. So here's my idea for this. This I want to be the centerpiece for my dinner table. Now, what I'm thinking is I'm going to put some stones or little pebbles at the bottom. I'm then going to take some burgundy or green dinner candles, and I'm going to plant them down into the pebbles, and then over the top I'm going to just get some moss, place some moss over the top, and maybe a few little sprigs of something like this. But hopefully if I can forage some real ones, that would definitely be better. And that's going to be the centerpiece for my table. But we shall see if I get around to that. That was the idea though. Otherwise it would be a grapefruit bowl. But I think that if I remember correctly, this was around £9. And I think that is all the decorations. There are some Temu bits. I don't know if you'd be interested in seeing that. There are some Temu bits, but what I might do is when I'm actually decorating with them, I can shout that out, because I'm getting a little overwhelmed by all of the clutter. So I think I will get everything organized and then get started. I probably will film the rest of this video tomorrow because, as you can see, it's completely dark. It has been for about an hour now, maybe even a little longer than that. And yeah, the lighting isn't great. So I will see you all tomorrow. said, first video complete. Hopefully it's okay. But please do let me know any constructive criticism, feedback. It's all welcome. I want to know how I can improve the viewing experience for all of you. So please do let me know. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed sharing my home with me and seeing how I decorated for Christmas. I appreciate all of you taking the time, because I know how precious time is, to watch. I wish you all a very, very happy Christmas and a blessed one. A truly, truly blessed one. Take care of you and take care of yours.